Hello and welcome to Bionic Writing Lab. Today we are discussing that which is spiritual in nature and the connection to a divine higher power. For those who claim devotion to a higher power and seek fulfillment in an afterlife, it is important to recognize that humanity, as created in the image of a divine being, is a reflection of the divine. Just as a photograph or a reflection is a representation of ourselves, humanity can be seen as a representation of the divine. This means that the actions and choices we make in this life have a profound impact on the world around us and on future generations. It is therefore our responsibility to care for and protect the world and all its inhabitants, just as we would care for and protect a reflection of ourselves. In other words, our commitment to a higher power should be reflected in our actions and choices in this life. By working to promote sustainability, equality, and justice, we can honor the divine within ourselves and within others and contribute to a better future for all. So for those who seek fulfillment in the afterlife, let us not forget the importance of this life and the impact we can have on the world around us. Let us work together to promote a better future for all and reflect the divine within ourselves. Just as a photograph captures a two-dimensional representation of ourselves, complete with all our unique qualities and traits, so too must we recognize that humanity is a reflection of a higher power, encompassing all aspects of what it means to be human, including our flaws. It is important to understand that these flaws should not be seen as imperfections, but rather as integral parts of the whole. They are a natural part of who we are and contribute to the diverse tapestry of human experience. By accepting and embracing both the positive and negative aspects of ourselves and others, we can work towards creating a world that reflects the best of what it means to be human. We must strive to promote sustainability, equality, and justice, and to address the challenges facing humanity with compassion and understanding. By recognizing our connection to a higher power and embracing our imperfections, we can work towards creating a better future for all. We can learn to see the divine in ourselves and in others, and to appreciate the beauty and awe that is present in the world around us. So let us come to see ourselves and others as reflections of a higher power, encompassing all aspects of what it means to be human, including our flaws and imperfections. Let us embrace our connection to the divine and work towards a better future for all, recognizing that these flaws are just a natural part of the whole. However, it is important not to misinterpret the message being shared. The recognition of our flaws should not be used as an excuse for selfish behavior. On the contrary, it is a call to turn away from selfishness and to work towards a more cooperative and compassionate mindset. We must strive to see the divine in ourselves and in others, and to promote sustainability, equality, and justice. By embracing our imperfections and recognizing our connection to a higher power, we can work towards creating a better future for all. So let us not use our flaws and imperfections as an excuse for selfish behavior. Instead, let us recognize the importance of turning away from selfishness and embracing a more cooperative and compassionate mindset. Let us work together to promote a better future for all and to reflect the divine in ourselves and in others. It is also important to recognize that it is not the specific belief in a higher power or even the individual or communal interpretation of that power that is important. Rather, it is the recognition of our connection to something greater than ourselves that is crucial. We must realize that our understanding of a higher power is limited, just as a two-dimensional creature is limited in its understanding of a three-dimensional existence. Trying to comprehend the intentions and will of a higher power is futile, as it is beyond our comprehension. Instead, we must focus on the impact of our actions and choices in this life and work towards creating a better future for all. By promoting sustainability, equality, and justice, and by embracing a more cooperative and compassionate mindset, we can reflect the best of what it means to be human and contribute to a better future for all. So let us not be limited by our individual or communal interpretations of a higher power. Instead, let us recognize our connection to something greater than ourselves and work towards creating a better future for all. It is crucial to understand that this message is not just a fleeting inspiration, but has tangible and practical implications. We have the resources and ability to address real-world problems such as war, conflict, hunger, economic inequality, and human injustice, despite the challenges and difficulties we may face. The recognition of our flaws and imperfections, and our connection to a higher power, must translate into concrete actions and choices in this life. By working together, leveraging our collective knowledge, skills, and resources, and embracing a more cooperative and compassionate mindset, we can make a positive impact and contribute to resolving these pressing issues. The task at hand may be difficult, but the potential for real and lasting change is immense. By putting this message into practice, we can work towards creating a better future for all, one in which war and conflict are resolved, hunger is eradicated, economic inequality is addressed, and human injustice is eliminated. So let us not just be inspired by this message, but let us put it into practice. Let us work towards resolving the real-world problems of war, conflict, hunger, economic inequality, and human injustice. Despite the challenges we may face, we have the resources and ability to make a real and lasting difference. Thank you for watching this episode of Bionic Writing Lab. This episode was a little different than most of the others, so please, like it or hate it, tell me what you think in the comments below. Also, check out the Bionic Writing Lab blog at bionicwritinglab.com, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Bionic Writing Lab videos.